Hi, hello. I'm back. Thought you got rid of me, didn't you? But I'm still around. I'm still around like a circle. That's right. Still here. I took a break, which wasn't really on purpose. I was, I did, I have boogers in my nose while I'm talking to you. It's not attractive. Excuse my bonnet. But look, I don't have a husband, okay? So I can look crazy, you know. I can look goofy. Yes?
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
I'm making a video. Can you close the door?
So why?
I'll be out. Thank you.
I'm just spinning a hat.
Okay. I'll turn the air on. I'll be out. Huh?
Do you want to put my feet down?
Sure.
Sorry.
Children. No problem.
What's this?
Yes, it's my gown that I'm probably going to put on soon. Okay. So, excuse the interruptions. So, yeah, anyway, I'm back. And, so anyway, I took a trip. What do we do? I don't know why I can't remember now because I've been gone too long. I'm supposed to be here weekly. But so we went to Denver, and I have footage of that I'm going to put up soon. And we went to Denver for like 4 days. It was fun. It was super hot. And that was at the end of August. Then I went to my hometown, which is Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I went there and it was fun. I pretty much, I was trying to see everybody. So it was actually a little more rushed than I thought. But that was 4 days too. So I'm just like driving around the entire county. It felt like just trying to see everybody. And then, everybody who replied to me, you know, because some people were just like, didn't say anything to me. I'm like, hey, I'm in town. If you want to do something, let me know. But some people didn't say anything. So it's like, yeah, you got to grow up and realize that people are busy. People are working. People are, getting their businesses together. And, people are, we're adults. People have things going all the time. Nobody can like drop what they're doing to come and see me, especially during a pandemic. So I guess I have to realize the world doesn't revolve around DZ, that hurts. No. But yeah, so that's where I've been physically. I'm going to put some footage up. I'm going to get that edited and together. And I want to make better quality videos though. So yeah, I'm going to put some of that footage up. And then time passed. And while I was in Milwaukee or before I got back, then I found out Chadwick Boseman had passed away, and then I took that surprisingly hard. Of course, I knew it was gonna be sad, of course, because he was one of my favorite actors, and I had a huge crush on him, and I wanted to at least meet him. Obviously he was married, so I knew we weren't going to be together, but I thought I wanted to at least meet him and tell him how amazing I feel he is. He really inspired me. And just especially even in music, because I already knew that James Brown was amazing. I knew that obviously from years ago, because he was out obviously before I was even born, and I know he was amazing a long time ago. But then when Get On Up came out, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm re-inspired. And because when you're in LA, you're just like, okay, I'm going to go for my dream. And then, things happen. You have to pay bills. You end up taking a job that you don't even like so you can pay your bills. And your dream has to be on hold. You can go.
Mommy.
And so when I saw that movie, in 2014, I think, it just kind of reawakened my musical passion again. And I was just like, man, I already knew James Brown was amazing. But now this beautiful, amazing, talented guy is playing him playing him very well, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm super inspired. And and then I wrote a bunch of songs actually, but they were all 70s inspired by James, and which I actually have the video up. That's the one that's called "Take My Love for Granted," and it was completely inspired by James Brown. It was just a huge thing, and I don't know, it just inspired me a lot. And then so when he passed, obviously it was a shock to everybody, because nobody knew that he was sick, and we saw him losing weight and just assumed he's probably going to play some role of, somebody who has to be super small or whatever, which is really, I guess it's very telling of us as humans, of how we think, or maybe of him too as well, because like everybody just like we just assumes like, okay, we know he gives his all in his role, so he's probably just doing this because, you know, I mean, the last thing we were thinking is that, well, a lot of people did assume that he was sick, and which they're smart, but maybe I was just in denial. I'm just like, oh, he's probably doing this for a role, and then like it happened, and then I mean, yeah, then he left, and I was just like really like super devastated, which I'm always devastated at death, and it's something that I'm actually trying to work through now. I'm trying to like have a different relationship with it, because I know like obviously it's a part of life and it's inevitable for all of us, but it's just like every time it happens, even if it's somebody I'm not close to, I'm just like devastated, and like I'm like searching for ways I can connect to them, and I'm just like, oh, if I meditate, can I transcend and astral project and talk to them and see why this happened and what, you know, and I just get obsessed with it for a while. But I did that with my cousin Rashad. I was devastated for a long time, and like it was like I wasn't even like close to him or anything. I think I saw him like a few times, but I knew like he was beautiful and like intelligent and talented and stuff like that. And then it's like he passed in 2016, and I was just like, what? You know, I don't know, I guess as humans, I guess it's like a delusional human, just always thinking like you have more time to say something to somebody, or like, oh, I'm going to see him at the next reunion, I'm going to give him a big hug, and, you know, and everything's going to be okay. But it's like, no, you have to really give your all to people while you're there, and that's something that I literally always forget. Like, there's a couple people in my life that, and I know who they are, but that give really good hugs, and I feel like yes?
I'm leaving in too.
Okay, I'll be out. And there are a couple people, like my daughter, and then I have a couple of friends that like just give really, really good hugs, like really passionate hugs. They hold you tight, and it's like, you really care about me. I can tell you really care about me, because, you know, you're practically cutting off my air passageways, and, you know, and I love that. Like, I love that, actually. And that's the kind of hugs I actually want to give people. Like, I feel like, because those kind of hugs kind of make me feel like, oh, wow, this is welcoming. I'm at home. You know, I feel like it's very warm. It's very comforting. And I feel like those are the kind of hugs I want to get. Like, it's funny that the hugs I didn't realize how important the hug was until I like really felt one. Because like my mom, like I always like mess with my mom. I'm very affectionate with my mom because she's like really adorable. And, yeah, but she has really huge boobs. So I guess that's the reason why she does a hug tight. So that's probably why I never really like, you know, been hugging all the time, because I'm always trying to hug her. She always give me like just a very light hug, and I'm just like, okay, you don't want to make people uncomfortable. I understand, but yeah. But other than that, like my siblings, I bother them so much with affection all the time. I'm like, just give me a kiss, and they're like, ew. And I'm like, give me hugs, and they're like, yuck. And it's just always something. So yeah, that's one thing I'm going to practice in life now, and that's something I always learn, I guess, from a death. It's just like, oh, you just need to embrace people while you have them. Don't just think, because I always think like, oh, I'll talk to them later. Oh, it's a crowd of people. I'll just text them and see if they want to meet up for lunch. But you never know. Like, you got to maybe just run in there and hurry up and get you a hug and let them know you love them. You know, because you never know. You just never know. And yeah, and so that's been like part of my journey. It's been a lot going on. It's just between deaths and you know, obviously with COVID, it's just a lot of people you know, getting sick, and it's just a lot going on. But I actually have a couple friends that just had babies, and that's something that obviously be happy and excited about. You know, new life coming in, and it's like, but it's just like so much going on all over the place. Like I said, like I have a couple friends that have cancer or they're going through chemo. Then I have friends, like I said, that's having babies. So it's like, that's something to celebrate. I have to send them gifts. And then, you know, then I have me, and I'm just like, oh, you have to meditate every day. You have to drink a bunch of water and try to eat your vegetables and no meat. And it's just a lot. It's like try to get, you know, and start businesses and try to, just so much to figure out in life. So I said all that to say, basically, like I said, try to appreciate life. I know, like, when you're going through stuff, it's very hard. I literally have an alarm on my phone that just says, it just goes off every single day. It says gratitude. It's like 11:30 a.m. And I just pretty much stop whatever I'm doing. I don't like stop and pray or anything, but I just stop and I just say thank you. Whether I'm just thanking the air or the universe or the sun for shining or anything. I just, you know, I started doing that. I'm not, you know, like super, you know, spiritual and like the guru of gratitude or anything, but I just noticed that it helps a lot. And so I've been doing that, and my daughter's been doing it too. She's like, thank you, sun, thank you, sunshine, and and it's cool. So, but yeah, it helps a lot, and yeah. So I just want to come on here to say, yeah, but just try to be thankful for every day, regardless of what you're going through, and also appreciate the people around you. And even the people that you don't talk too much, just at least like send them a text and let them know you love them and stuff like that. I know it's generic and stuff like that because I don't know, just communication sucks anyway. And then like I'm an introvert, so I never was a good communicator, but that's neither here nor there. That's not even a good excuse anymore. I realize that's not. I used to just be like, I'm an introvert. That's why I'm this way, but that's not cool. You know, you have to grow it. You know, or make an effort at growing. And so that's where I am. You know, I'm on growth. All right, growth. And what else? And my hair is actually cute under here, but obviously you can't see I have on a bonnet. But I'll post a video tomorrow of, I guess, without my bonnet, so you can see me not going to bed. Maybe. But yes, thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you so much. Do like and subscribe, and I'll see ya later. Love you. Gratitude, appreciation, all of that. Peace. Going through stuff, it's very hard. I literally have an alarm on my phone that just says, it just goes off every single day. It says gratitude. It's like 11:30 a.m. And I just pretty much stop whatever I'm doing. I don't like stop and pray or anything, but I just stop and I just say thank you. Whether I'm just thanking the air or the universe or the sun for shining or anything. I just started doing that. I'm not, like super, spiritual and like the guru of gratitude or anything, but I just noticed that it helps a lot. And so I've been doing that, and my daughter's been doing it too. She's like, thank you, sun, thank you, sunshine, and and it's cool. So but yeah, it helps a lot, and yeah. So I just want to come on here to say, yeah, but just try to be thankful for every day, regardless of what you're going through, and also appreciate the people around you. And even the people that you don't talk too much, just at least like send them a text and let them know you love them and stuff like that. I know it's generic and stuff like that because I don't know, just communication sucks anyway. And then like I'm an introvert, so I never was a good communicator, but that's neither here nor there. That's not even a good excuse anymore. I realize that's not. I used to just be like, I'm an introvert. That's why I'm this way, but that's not cool. You know, you have to grow it. Or make an effort at growing. And so that's where I am. I'm on growth, all right? Growth. And what else? And my hair is actually cute under here, but obviously you can't see I have on a bonnet. But I'll post a video tomorrow of, I guess, without my bonnet. So you can see me not going to bed. Maybe. But yes, thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you so much. Do like and subscribe, and I'll see ya later. Love you. Gratitude, appreciation, all of that. Peace.